Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to my December project. So I have day 18 finished, so I've got day 19 on the way. I'm going to use a 4x6 page protector. I've already got the 4x6 papers I want here. And my story is of a huge box of snack foods that I dropped off for my team on Friday and went into work today and it's gone. $75 worth of snack food gone that quick. People were hungry. So anyway, that is the story that I'm going to tell today. So let's see what I can do. All right, guys, so as you can see, I kind of know what I'm doing so far. I've got the two 4x6s, and I will tell you when I end up putting this layout away into the actual album, I flip them. So the bottom is on the top and the top is on the bottom. I even take pictures with it in this direction, but when I put it into the album, to me, it feels like it needs to be the opposite way. So I am going to go ahead and heat emboss around the outside of this black and white buffalo check. And I am using a test study sheet from a class last semester. And then I realized my embossing ink was kind of drying out, so I have a refill. So I just added a little bit on there. And now I am going to go ahead and heat emboss that, and look at that gorgeousness. My word, I love me some Brutus Monroe gold embossing powder. It's called Gilded, and it is gorgeous, especially for Christmas. I went ahead and used those stars over top of this green and white diagonal striped paper. I decided to kind of make that 3x4 card a little bit bigger so you could see it underneath of that paper as well. And then as you can see, I do have a gap there between the card and that paper. So I'm going to do something to cover that up and camouflage it so nobody knows. But I am trying to figure out what I can do over here to decorate this, right? So I've got this little green house and this little green sticker that says fa la la. I decided to go with the green house because this is about Starbucks. This is a story about my store. And even though it's a house, I'm still going to use it for here because it works for me, right? I've got this little wood thing that says "Here Comes Santa," and then I'm going to add a little bit more decoration over there, just so it's not just one like plank of wood just popped over there. So the story behind this big thing of treats is I bought a whole heck of a lot of treats for my team this year for Christmas, and I dropped it off on Friday night after I worked all day to get them through the weekend and up till Christmas, right? I was like, okay, the weekend up till Christmas, it's going to be great. They're going to have snacks. You guys, you have no idea how big this box of snacks is. And I went into work this morning after being gone over the weekend to visit Alex, and it was practically gone. There was a couple of gummy bears left, like gummy bear packages. And I was like, holy Moses, the baristas were hungry. So anyway, I am documenting that. As you can see, I did pop it in the bottom pocket because I was certain this was going in the bottom pocket. And it doesn't. I'm trying to figure out how to decorate this 4x6 card. I'm like, do I bring in a Santa? Do I bring in some tickets? I'm like, I do end up using these trees. These are chipboard trees that were cut out on the laser from Scrapbook Reflections. I am super, super pleased with them. I am going to tear off the very tip of the tree. And that's just because I don't want to mess with it while I am embossing it. And then, of course, I trimmed down the trunks just a tiny bit as well, just because of the way that they are going to sit over top of that little square right there. So I am going to dip my trees into some alabaster embossing powder, again from Brutus Monroe.
if you haven't gotten your hands on Brutus Monroe embossing powder, you need to make that happen. Yeah. I don't think they affiliate on ShareASale anymore. I think there's a whole other affiliate thing. So just go there, right? Just go there. Tell them I sent you. Be like, hey, yo, Sandy. So anyway, I went ahead and embossed those trees. As you can see, I wiped off some of that white embossing powder so that they wouldn't be completely covered up in embossing powder. And at first I thought I was going to do something like this with the tag, the little red tag sticking out, and the 19 was going to go over top of this, and the Mary was going to go across the trees. That doesn't happen. The Mary has not been used. The Mary is still here. And I'm realizing that there's a couple things that I haven't used yet. One is the gold Merry Christmas die cut. One is the black Christmas acrylic piece, which, to be fair, I have been saving that black Christmas acrylic piece for actual Christmas Day. But I've got to use this up, right? Like, I'm on day 19 right now. My album is already bursting at the seams. There's no way in the world I am going to make this December project last until December 31st. I would have to put this into 2 albums, and I'm not doing that, right? Like, I'm just not going to do it. I don't want my December projects to be 2 albums. I love the fact that it is a little album of love in a 6x8 format. So, does that mean I'm going to stop doing lumpy, bumpy pages? No, it just means that we're going to stop on the 25th. That's all it means. So I decided to go ahead and build up a little thing up here with these clips. Now, 49 and Market uses these clips in both their paper version, and they also use them in real life. Like, you have the metallic clips. And whenever I get the metallic clips, they either go into, like, a stationery drawer or they get tossed, because I'm not putting those real clips inside of my album. They're way too bulky for me. Just in general in life. So I did clip on this thing that says Pure Joy up there, and I like the way that looks. And then I journaled about the things I just told you about my team just being hungry. The baristas were hungry. I've gone ahead and tied on one of the metal wreath charms. I'm loving that. I've got the tag up here with the twine through it. And then I decided that the 19 over here in that right-hand corner was just a little bit too naked, right? Like, it needed a little bit more decoration. So I've got this rub-on where it is some evergreen bits. I'm going to glue on the number 19. I'm going to throw this floral on top of that. I'm going to add a couple little more die cuts to just bring a tiny, tiny pop of red over to this bottom corner as well. And then once that is finished, this page, this story, is finished. As you can see, I was trying to see if I wanted to add another layer under that clip, but ultimately I decided it was good the way it is. So anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this layout. Thank you so much for watching. Merry Christmas Eve. If you don't know what that is, it is another holiday in our family. And that is all I have to say about that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again real soon for another video.